Innovation and our economic strategies that will allow business to grow and protect jobs. Je suis convaincu que le Nouveau-Brunswick se dirige vers un avenir incroyable, existant et prospère. Ce ne sera toutefois pas gagné d'avance. I've said this many times before, that the prosperity, that the quality of life that you and I enjoy is not a right. It's not a guarantee. You can't just stand still and wait for it to happen. But 3 years of hard work to bring our fiscal situation back from the brink has set the stage for a New Brunswick's resurgence, but only if we choose to take advantage of the opportunities that lie before us. As we gather here tonight to discuss the state of our province, we know too many of our people have no choice but to work out west. And my message to you here tonight is the very same message when I'm at Tim Hortons in St. Stephen, who have Tracadie Shale, or at the Alberta Legislature. Developing a domestic oil and natural gas industry is the right thing to do because it will provide good jobs and opportunities for people and our local businesses right here in New Brunswick.
Je suis chauffeur d'autobus.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
I've been traveling out of New Brunswick over 4 years.
J'ai fait ça pour 7 ans. 16 months now, a couple of years. It's not easy for a family.
Christmases and New Year's and birthdays.
Si je pourrais faire la même chose ici, c'est sûr que je serais ici.
So you gotta stay there, you gotta work.
Miss the family, home, friends.
Oui, j'aimerais beaucoup être capable d'être chez nous tous les soirs.
Could get enough opportunities to do it here. Can't go do it in the West.
If it could be home, they'd rather me be here than be there. Most of the people out there do not want to be there.
C'est une option, mais ça ne peut pas être une option à long terme.
Le temps passé, tu peux pas le reprendre.
Everybody wants to work at home. That's the bottom line.
That family here, let's bring the people back.
You know, my youngest son, Ben, arrived home safe this afternoon from Curl Lake, Alberta for another week. Life is good. The discussion and the decision that we have before us is very simple. Do we listen to those who say no to the very same opportunities that have created the strongest economies in North America? Or do we as a population say yes? I'm saying yes to the development of domestic natural gas, and yes to the opportunities that will bring our people home, provide them with good jobs, and help us build a better tomorrow in New Brunswick. From where I stand, the cost of not moving forward on these initiatives is too great. Some of you are actually currently paying those costs on your recent natural gas bills. Prices have hit record highs in New Brunswick this month because of shortages in the Northeast. A domestic source of natural gas would resolve the supply issues and would ensure competitive prices for New Brunswick residents and businesses. We know the resources here. Our existing industry with approximately 30 natural gas wells, and yes, every one of them has been fracked with no issues whatsoever. They've proven that. And we're hopeful that the results of the recent exploration work will add significantly to our reserves, making New Brunswick one of the largest shale gas deposits in North America. But we're also exploring ways to create new opportunities to provide more supply options to feed investments in LNG and gas-intensive manufacturing. If we further develop our oil and gas industry, it could total over $20 billion of new investments for our province. Our vision is that New Brunswick becomes the resource-rich gateway for Canadian natural resources to the rest of the world. India, Europe, Africa, North and South America, they will all look to New Brunswick as a critical player in the global energy market. But most importantly, the oil and gas industry in New Brunswick will create thousands of jobs. Those jobs currently are being done by New Brunswickers in Alberta and British Columbia. Jobs that New Brunswickers could be doing here, right at home. These numbers speak to why our government is so determined to move natural gas development forward. We will not let personal agendas of the minority be a roadblock to developing our province's bright future. Backed by the strongest rules for industry, our government will continue on the course of responsible exploration and development because it's the right thing for New Brunswick to do. And our industry partners are there with us. SWIN is currently analyzing data gathered last year with plans to drill exploratory wells this year. Corridor Resources have commenced the permitting process for new wells in the Sussex area. This is just the start of what we know will be an industry that will help secure our economic future, and that is why I'm wholeheartedly supporting the safe and responsible development of natural gas in New Brunswick. I'm proud to say that, and I hope that those of you who share the same vision will speak up in your communities as well, because we need everybody to be saying yes to natural gas. Now, in addition to exciting developments in the natural gas sector, the Energy East pipeline has the potential to bring nearly 4,000 direct and indirect jobs to the province during the development, construction, and operational phases of the project, and other benefits to families and communities throughout our province. It's a tremendous opportunity for New Brunswick. It's yet another way that we will bring jobs to our province and help keep and bring our workers home. TransCanada has signed 13 letters of agreement with New Brunswick First Nations. And I'm very pleased that TransCanada is expected to file their submission with the National Energy Board this year, an important milestone in this project's development. In addition to our long history in oil and gas production, mining has always